This is Bob Coakley along with Matt Ryan.
How you doing, Bob?
I tell you, this is the one we've been playing for all year long. As everybody knows at home, this is the Division 3A Super Bowl game. Rockland High School can set history here today, right?
Oh, you know, this will be the first time ever the Rockland...
Okay, this is Rockland Super Bowl appearance. Rockland in the Super Bowl was in 1982, led by a young man by the name of Wade Dodge. Remember that one?
I was before my time.
I was going to say, I'll get the Super Bowl team. He was not only the only ball player, but a lot of the players from that 1982 team. Rockland fans in strong support of the Bulldog team. And the record of 9-1, and the co-champions is also Whitman Hanson, and Duxbury had only one loss. Whitman Hanson, which was at Whitman Hanson, probably one of the greatest emotional games of the season.
Definitely.
That brought him here to the Super Bowl. And also, they are the winners of the Eastern Athletic Conference. This is Rockland High School football here on WRPS. Well, as we come back in, ladies and gentlemen, some of the pre haven't had a chance to talk to the folks at home, but what's been your impression of this Bulldog team this year?
Well, I was very surprised this year. I didn't expect them to this year. I knew they'd be a tough team. I knew they'd go, but the offensive line did a great job this year, and really, they had to be the ones we could in the Super Bowl.
I think you're right. I was, of course, it's anytime this type of things happen, it's great for the school. It's great for the town, but what makes this team the way it is? I really don't have a.
They worked really hard over the last couple of years. I mean, I know when I played a couple of years ago, I mean, the sophomores in this team, when I was a sophomore playing, the senior year, they never looked back. They always expected to be in the Super Bowl, and they've just played better than, and not that much stronger, but they just played harder. And
I think Jeff Real had an interesting comment. A lot of good articles are written in the different papers, the Enterprise, but also good articles by some of the high school students in the Veritas. So if people haven't seen that, Standard this week, make sure you grab a copy of that interview with Coach. I think Jeff Real said it best. He said, you know, this has been my dream. I knew when I was a freshman I wanted to play in the Super Bowl. And that's where this kind of business-like, you hear that expression used. Coach. Well, that doesn't mean it isn't enthusiastic. It just means when it's practice time, they practice.
Right.
And I know that this week they really enjoyed that. And I guess they enjoy themselves as they work. And that might be, I was just looking for a characteristic or quality that brought this team this far, that surprised so many people.
Well, really, I mean, they're a one unit. I mean,
good point.
I mean, there's never two. I mean, they may not be the best of friends off the field, but on the field, they're a one unit. They work together and they work hard.
They have elected to receive.
But no, I think that's a very good point. It's, you know, this whole team. I was commenting to some friends that, you know, really haven't had a lot to say about Jeff Real. He's that little extra that's brought them here. But it's really is why they're here. And you know, Jeff makes that even when you talk to know that, and nobody wants to be the one dominant force. They know that they have to always work at it.
Right.
High school marching band under the direction of Lawrence Perlman.
Well, I tell you what, this crowd didn't need much to pump them up here today. Field snow squalls through the last couple of days, but field's in pretty good shape. Well, we're going to take a break and come back with the opening kickoff. This is Rockland High School football here on 53. All right, as we come back into play, Matt, looks like back deep in a and Hickey, and again, Rockland won for the first time last week, and again this week they want the ball first, so they'll get the opportunity going up first. It's going to be picked up by Dave Hickey, trying to break to the outside. Actually, they did a pretty good job just to hold on.
Fight conditions make it a little slippery for them to grab onto the ball.
Sure was, because Phil wanted to get that ball and pick up some speed, and we were talking, like to see Phil have the ball a little bit more. So
I would expect the ground game to be a big part of this game today.
Didn't have an opportunity. We'll have to see if he's going to be playing early on. Got Hanson split out Hickey and Reel. Some motion. And they're going to give off the left side to Jeff Reel. Straight ahead, nice running by Jeff Reel.
Yeah.
They're going to go with the no huddle also. Carry was good for about 7 yards. They're going to split, put Reel in motion. He's going to give straight up the middle.
Who is that? Heath Parker?
I believe so.
Heath Parker up the middle for about 2.
Put down, 2 yards to go.
I would imagine they're going to try to key off of Jeff Reel this game and try to get more people into the game for most of the game.
And hopefully Rockland get a first down and get out of that real mud bath down there around that 20-yard line.
Oh, yes. Got about 3rd and 2. Looks like a first down.
Nice carry by Jeff Reel.
First down for Rockland.
And of course, Attleboro's defense is going to look a lot like Rockland. They usually run a 5 and 2. And they're going to try to utilize some speed. They feel like.
Yes, they're not a big team. They seem to be a real fast team. Real aggressive. Oh, big play by their defense there.
Play.
That was Dave Hickey on the carry.
Parker on the carry.
About a 2-yard loss.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Going to put in motion. Going to go back. There's going to be a kind of a draw to McSherry.
Looks like the defense picked up on that right away, though.
Chris Burns on the tackle. 3rd down, 9 yards to go.
So it's going to be a 3rd and 9. Now they've got 2 receivers slotted in. Parker's going to be a single set. Parker trying to get to the outside. It looks like it's going to be good enough for a gain of about 4 yards, but it's going to be short of the first down.
7 yards to go.
It's going to be a 4th and 7 for Rockland. Of course, Jeff Reel will be upon him.
Danny Washer, Tyler Martin.
Beautiful punt by Jeff Reel.
That's Tyler Martin, number 9. He's also their quarterback. Nice open field tackle.
Dave Hickey on that tackle.
The Hickmeister with a hit there to bring him right down on his tracks. Actually looks like
Dave Hickey, definitely one of the strongest people on he's the first one down there making all the big tackles.
Okay, we're going to see a little bit of a pro style. Number 1 and number 24. Number 23 is going to be their split end, I believe. You see passes, some quick hits. They like to throw the ball if they get the opportunity. He's got 9 touchdown passes.
Here they go with the pitch to the right side. Taken down by number 57, Derek Smith.
Derek Smith with a nice stop.
Derek Smith is on the tackle for Rockland. 2nd down.
2nd and 6. The Bombardiers are going to operate from about their own 38-yard line. That's something unusual too.
Real and
Personal.
we have a flag on the play.
The Rockland defense being a little bit aggressive. Probably bring them into the Rockland territory. They can't afford those type of mistakes today.
Many two big penalties this year. Definitely don't want to start and do this now.
Today is not the day to do this type of stuff because they have, I believe, 6 officials showed up here today. Got officials on the and, you're not going to get away with anything today.
Not anything today.
So with that, it's going to bring a 1st and 10 for the Bombardiers. They're going to operate just shy of their own 40. Excuse me, the Bulldogs. Nice run over the right side for Attleboro.
Look for about a gain of 7 in that play.
2nd down. 4 yards to go.
He's their premier running back this year for the
12 points, so. I think Martin's the option. No, that's
fumble on the play,
but
it looked like he picked it up himself.
No, you're right, Matt. As you heard, Andy McCarthy, also Phil Silver, Derek Smith.
3rd down, 3 yards to go.
So it's going to be a 3rd and 3. They try to option that time, see if they can get out wide. But I think Attleboro likes to run inside those times.
They have such quick offensive linemen that they like to get the surprise on the defense. Run out the middle early.
The big play here for Attleboro, 3rd and 3.
2 wideouts for Attleboro here. Big play.
Nice play by the defense.
The whole defensive front line bring that. First initial hit was by Derek Smith.
Also, Brian Nihill in on that play, and Andy McCarthy. Going to punt formation. But Larry Hansen is going to go. And that was a good move. Larry didn't want to take any spots. That's where that kickoff was originally. That part of the field is real slippery, Matt.
Yeah.
So the Bulldogs going to take over on their second possession. 4:46 left to go in the first quarter. Obviously, the score is 0-0.
Bulldogs try to fight their way out of that zone again. Try to get out of that 20-yard line. Rockland not used to that, though. They're not used to that. We'll see how they handle it today.
Yeah, they really haven't had very good field position at all. Jeff, 3rd and 7.
2nd down.
That's how that offensive setup is.
Starting an offense for Rockland today, quarterback is number 4, Mike McSherry. Number 48, Jeff Reel. 40, Scott Mumford. Number 31, Heath Parker.
That's good defense by the Bombardiers.
Jeff Reel on the carry, tackle by and Roger Carey.
Jeff Reel for no gain in that play. Good defensive line.
Now the
Offensive line starting for Rockland today. With an end, Derek Ewell, tackle, Andy McCarthy. Guard, Mike McLeod. Center, Brian Nihill.
Down, 11 yards to go.
Guard, and end, Larry Hansen.
So we got a 3rd and 11 for the Bulldogs. Got to be careful with it.
Cherry trying.
Cherry trying to keep, had no receivers open.
No, they had pretty good coverage there, but
Didn't look like they get the first down. Looks about a gain of 4 or 5 in the play, but it's not enough for the first down. So Rockland will probably be forced to punt again.
Rockland not getting the breaks on field position so far in this game. And they got to be careful here. So far back, they got to make sure they give Real some protection as he tries to get rid of this ball. Nice snap.
Jeff Real all around the end. The open field, got one man to beat. He's up the sideline.
And it looks like he might be close to a first.
Very important to see what the referee spots this ball.
Wow.
Surprise play there by Rockland.
Wow, we can't see that far over, but
By the indications of the players, it looks like the Attleboro stopped them as right short of the first down.
well, interesting call by Rockland, trying to take the chance. Really, he was going to be punting from his own goal.
Great run by Jeff Real. He broke a couple tackles. He's just shy of the first down.
Again, that's why you got to be so careful of this footing. So number 24 in the background. I think we're going to have procedure. Looks like the right tackle of the tight end for Attleboro kind of pumped up out of his stance.
First down, 15 yards to go.
Kind of is that about the 26 yard line?
I think so.
Wow. Tyler Mott trying to go straight back to pass.
With a man open. Sideline, he's got room.
He was tripped up from behind.
Down around the 30-yard line. By Larry Hansen on that play. Rockland's defense has definitely been their strong point this season.
And of course, Tyler Martin coming in with some very impressive stats. I believe 17 touchdown
I think it
passes. So make sure that secondary. Believe it or not, Rockland's going to start from their own. It looks like 30 they've had the whole entire game so far. Got 2:27 left to go in the first quarter.
Derek Hewell's wide open.
He's wide open.
He's go one man.
Go one man a beat. He finally gets brought down.
Great pass from Mike McSherry. Wide open. Derek Hewell just took it up off field.
Wow, I'll tell you, I did not even see that coming myself. Receiver. Nice soft pass by Mike McSherry, so he had plenty of time to
Good call by the offensive coach over there at Rockland High School.
coordinator. So Rockland now is trying to drive to, and now we got Glenn Hart. That's not Jeff Real either. That's Scott Mumford, my friend. That's the first time I've seen him in the game.
Jeff Real took up off the left side.
Here we go. Snow time. And you can see Scott Mumford limping a little bit. Third down. Let's go. Third and 5.
Well, it's probably either a short pass or it's going to be an outside run. The defensive line is just too big in the middle with Jeff Real lining up right side. No, it's Scott Mumford right up the middle.
And he's going to be close.
Looks like he either got 4 or 5.
A big part of it. He's going to be short, but
So we 4th down and short for Rockland.
Bill Raymond on the tackle.
And
4 yards to go.
This may be a field goal try. We'll have to see. Yeah, it's going to be a field goal try by Jeff Reel.
it's going to be a 25-yard field goal try for see what he'll be able to do.
Should tell you that the wind is against him. The wind is blowing the wind in his face. And let's see who's going to take timeout. Attleboro is going to take timeout, and we'll take timeout. I'm sorry, you got a few things you need to read there, Matt?
Yeah, well-rounded education is one that is not only academically oriented, but physical, social, and emotional development. Interscholastic athletics.
Now that's a message from the MIA. Okay, here we go with 4 seconds left to go. It's, that time is official. It's showing 4 seconds on the clock. Rockland's going to have a 4th down and 6. What am I saying? We're not back on the air yet. We are unbelievable, I tell you. This thing's got me so excited I don't know what's going on. But Jeff, looks like Jeff.
Yeah, he's on the 15-yard line, so that will be a 25-yard field goal for Jeff Reel. His long
Does that set a new record?
that did set a school record.
So we'll let you watch and let the pitch.
It's up. It's good.
It's good.
Jeff Reel with the 25-yard boot.
So the Bulldogs are going to get on the score first.
MIAA encourages you to support your local high school athletic teams throughout the school year.
Wow, let's see. That looks like nothing. And we will take a break this time. WRPS TV 53. Tell you, man, I'm getting so excited here. This is only the end of the first quarter. I thought it was the end of the half. I thought we broke and we didn't. That's what this type of game does. Well, I mean, what the heck? We haven't done this in 10 years. The Bulldogs start off with to end the first quarter of play with a 3-0 margin. A lot of height, a lot of depth on that. Look good.
They look good. Look like they split that play. Really accurate kicker and a long kicker. We'll see how he does here as he kicks off. Picked up by number 57. And
Raymond on the return.
So the Blue Buckeyes like to be on the 31-yard line.
Attleboro 31-yard line.
Coming up strong when Attleboro was pushing on that second drive. And Larry Hansen with that nice interception.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see here whether Attleboro tries to go back to the air or they run for a while.
No, they're going to give it to Jamie Wall.
Number 1, up the middle. Slow down.
Rockland 34-yard line.
Of the Attleboro offensive line, they just broke that hole a little bit. Jamie Warholler hit that hole real quick.
Fast and aggressive player.
So that brought them into Rockland territory on the 44-yard line. Wide, and he did. And it looked like Derek Smith had him low. Looked like Heath Potter could come in and hit him high, low and high.
Derek Smith on the tackle. Down 20 yards to go.
And I was just trying to check out number 23, who's in the backfield. Also, a Warhol is number 23 there. We're going to go with the reverse, and it's going to go with the pass.
Looked like a nice play. Man was open, just a little overthrown.
Let me say this very quietly. It looked like
It's all right, though.
but that's all right. Incomplete. Because it looked like it was a running play, and he was trying to block him.
Right.
So I just said the quiet.
It's tough on the officials. Which way.
Right,
Who's actually going to end up getting the ball.
It was almost a double reverse with a pass, so that's going to bring up a third down situation. Falls on about the Rockland 40.
Quick pass outside.
Martin's pass is complete to Steve, taken out.
This is what Attleboro is famous for, but again, that's not going to be good enough for first down. It's going to be a little short.
Rockland.
Larry Hansen didn't.
About 2.
They're calling for a measurement. It looks pretty short to me. But then again, they never have the best of eyesight. We'll have to see. Oh, that was close. It looked like he was a little bit short when he went out of bounds, but
on the Rockland 34-yard line.
so as you've heard, Attleboro mounting a drive here. They're on the Rockland 34-yard line. Left top of your screen. Martin's going to give to the second man through. That's Warhol. Second down and 6.
Andy McCarthy on the paddle.
Just shy of the 30-yard line.
Second down. 6 yards to go.
Man, it is the fullback.
Ball again to the outside. He's open.
To the outside that time. We got a flag down. That's okay. I think we're coming back. That looks like a clip to me. Let's bring it back, gentlemen.
Jamie Walker on that flag carry. We have a flag on the play.
Against Attleboro. Thank you very much. No wonder he could get to the outside.
Stands pretty well up here today.
It certainly did.
For an hour-long drive through the snow, it's a pretty good crowd here from Rockland.
It certainly is, and they're all along the sidelines. Saw little tailgating parties before the game. Obviously, the hometown fans didn't like that call very much. Boy, that Jamie Warhol is quick on his feet, isn't he?
He is quick on his feet. He's quick when he gets to the hole. He's already there. He's already...
So 112 points.
Yeah.
He's got receivers blanked out, one on each side. It's going to be
up the middle, number 23.
He ain't going anywhere.
Strong defensive line up there.
That's going to be Heath Parker, I think, on that side.
I think it was Heath Parker. I think it was also Glenn Houghton at the top there. No, I'm sorry, that was Kevin Kazowski.
Was it Kevin? All right.
15 yards to go.
So let's call it third down, and I think it's about 13. They've got to get down to about the 25-yard line. They're operating on about the 38. On this side, to the near side of the field. First down, if not a first down.
Looks like I think
it is.
He did get the first down on that. Tough for the defensive backs to get a foothold there.
Yeah, we should explain about that. When you get a slippery field, you think it would be tough for the receivers. Not the case. It's the defensive backs, because the offensive receivers know where they're going.
Right.
And on that particular play, it looked like it was going to break further down the sideline, and he was coming back as the ball was thrown. So,
yeah, this is definitely an edge for the offensive receivers on this game, not the defensive backs.
So again, it's going to be 1st and 10. Ball slipped.
Sack down. Glenn Hart, number 79.
It looked like that was a busted play. It looked like he wanted to go to Warhol, and
Warhol slipped in that.
He slipped as he just came up to get the ball. Attleboro has a lot of receivers. They 5 different receivers that they can use. They'd also like to use, we haven't seen that yet, is the back kind of curling out of the back. cut down the defensive front, and they'll just throw a quick pop, as we call it. Back to pass.
Martin's pass is complete to Stephen Hall.
Pass is complete.
We have timeout for an
We got a
injury.
player down on the field.
A nice catch to hold on. He really got popped. Well, we'll take a break. But before we do that, why don't you give us another
a public service announcement here. The Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association, sportsmanship, citizenship, and responsibility are the trademarks of high school activities. Support displays of good sportsmanship and help encourage America's youth to accept the responsibility of your local high school. See the future of America on display. Attend a high school competition in your community.
And this is Rockland High School football here on WRPS TV 53. Well, as we come back into play, gentlemen get up off the field in his own power. That's good to see.
Good defensive play there by Heath Parker. Got an over man.
And he,
Pass is overthrown.
a well-thrown ball. Just he kind of slipped. The receiver slipped as he was trying to get to it.
11 yards to go.
The down markers and so forth are out on the scoreboard. I'm not sure if this is going to be a third down. 4th and 11. It's going to be for Attleboro, and they're going to take a timeout. We were talking about statistics. Let me just tell you quickly. About Attleboro, number one is the tailback, as we just told you. That's 112 points. He looks like he's fine. That's Steve Wool, I believe, who's a senior, and Tyler Martin's favorite target. He's got 14 touchdowns, catching the ball for 84 points. So that's why we knew we were going to have a lot of balls in the air. Who I believe is that Maynard?
7-5.
Yeah.
62 points. So they have a lot of good balls. And as you've seen, the offensive line of Attleboro is very quick. So we're kind of noting that although he's fast, he likes to run inside the tackles if he gets the opportunity, because they just want to open that hole real quick and have a pop right through it.
Right, his quick play, the quick offensive line is deadly in this game.
6:46 left to go here in the first half with the Bulldogs up 3-0 on a nice 25-yard field goal by Jeff Reel.
We got 4th down and 11 here.
4th and 11, and they're going to go for it.
They're going to go for it while they're inside their 20-yard line. Looks like a big offensive play. He's out the pass here. He's intercepted by number 41, Dave Hickey, on that play. Great defensive play by Dave Hickey.
That was well covered. It looks like they had 3 Rockland defenders.
Yeah, to their one receiver.
Should explain something very quickly. In high school football, if your knee touches the ground, the play's over. Where people are used to college or pros, where you have to be touched by the...
Even in college, when you're down, you're down.
Sorry, yeah. It's in the pros. You have to touch the ground. The play is over.
Surprised that ball wasn't batted down since they lost yards on that play.
So the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10.
And about their 5-yard line.
Gotta be careful in here. I'm going to split out Hickey, so he's got Reel as his setback. And it's going to be give to Reel, trying to break to the outside.
Looks about a gain of about maybe 3 on the play.
Just 3 on the carry. Tyler Martin on the tackle.
Let's go 2nd and 7. 6:14 left. So far to stop drives by Attleboro.
2 big gains to stop when they're driving down the field. Heath Parker here up the left side. Looks only for about 2 or 3 yards though.
Yeah. Well, you want to be territory.
Well, even if they don't get the first down here, at least they've given Jeffrey enough room to punt the ball out of the situation.
Backfield, they're going to split out. Rail, put him in the slot. Mumford and Parker are back. the containment.
To Real at about
Real.
20-yard line. Good for the first down.
Yeah, it's going to be complete for the catch. He really did.
I mean, feet fell off from underneath him, but still had smartness to keep on the ball.
The ball right off the turf. Nice catch by Jeff.
When we're down, Jeff Reel's the man to go to.
So the Bulldogs trying to put together a nice offensive series after that interception by Dave Hickey on about the 6-yard line. Sherry trying to go on the option. Only gain of a couple on that play, so let's call it 2nd down and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Well, I'm glad the public address announcers are agreeing with me, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that was in the paper already?
They have been paid. Michael Sherry is quarterback. Jeff Real at offensive center.
Great.
We got Derek Smith and Larry Hansen for the defense.
3 yards to go.
Okay, so the Bulldogs are going to have a 3rd down. Just over the 30-yard line. They're on about the 27.5, 28-yard line. Mumford Silva in Real. Going to give it to Real, trying to get to the outside.
He breaks the tackle, loses the ball.
Our job, I think, was smart enough to dive right on that ball.
Roger Carrier on that tackle.
Good play by the Attleboro defense there. Stripped the ball out of Jeff Real's hands.
Well, he was lucky he did that because Jeff had some room if he could have broken to the outside. So it was smart to get that ball stripped away from him. 3:16 left to go in the first half.
A 25-yard field goal by Jeff Real. The sun's starting to dry out the field. It should be a good second half coming up. High snap to Jeff Real.
Anytime. It looks like he's going to be good enough for a first down.
High snap by Jeff Real.
What is he doing now? What is this referee doing? Look at the spot he gave him. You got to be kidding me. It looks like he spotted that ball 6 yards back from where Real went out of bounds.
On the Rockland.
Wow.
So Attleboro take over.
Not a very good spot there at all. I can't figure that one out.
So Attleboro's taking over at the Rockland 34-yard line. With 2:53 left in half. So Bulldogs can keep on their strong defense.
And it looks like Rockland's going to take a timeout and think about this. And before we do, we're going to bring him up.
155,000 students will participate this year in more than 80,000 high school sport competitions among the MIAA's 355 member schools. The Massachusetts encourages you to support your local high school athletic programs and to students who participate in them.
Well, thank you, man, and we'll take a break. And remind you, this is Rockland High School football here on WRPS TV 53. Well, as we come back into play, 2:53 left to go in the first half. And Attleboro's going to take over on possession. I'm going to pitch it back to Wall, trying to get out wide. Nice right from the ground.
Now it looks like it's 41, Dave Hickey.
First over on the tackle for Rockland. Loss of about 1.
Great defensive linebackers and defensive backs that we do have here at Rockland.
It's going to be a 2nd down. Let's call it 2nd and 11. Looks like they lost a yard on that play.
Looks like they might have even lost 2 on that play. Great defensive effort there.
Shook up a little bit. And it looks like Attleboro is going to take a timeout. Well, we'll take a timeout and remind you again, this is Rockland High School football on WRPS TV 53. As we come in, it looks like we have a, I guess it must be 2nd down. The scoreboard's out. 2nd down. And Wall's out of the game. Looks like he was just shaken up for a little bit. I'm sure he'll be back. They're going to throw the ball.
Sherman on that pass.
Oh, nice pass, but
in the other hands of number 88, the tight end there for Attleboro.
so when Warhol came out of the game, the ball was well thrown.
It was right into his hands. Bounced off his chest.
Well, Warhol's back in the game. He's coming in now.
Another timeout taken here by Attleboro. With 2:10 left in the halftime.
Well, what do you think so far, man? I think I'm a little surprised the score is only 3-0. Rockland has taken some chances. I got to tell you, the ball from his own goal line on a 4th down situation. His own 12 or 15, and he took off. But both times, I mean, he was within inches of first down. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, Rockland's trying to surprise here at Attleboro. All the chances you got. This is the last game of the season here.
Yeah, might as well let it all hang out.
Right.
There's no tomorrow. But the Rockland defense coming up with 2 very timely interceptions. One by on the own Rockland 12 or 13-yard line, and then again Dave Hickey on the Tyler Martin can throw that ball. Just the weather conditions, because they really can't play both sides. But as we noted earlier, it's the defensive secondary that's really got the task, because the offensive receivers know where they're going. Yeah.
They knew to be tough. I know in the locker room they're planning to try to try to get your footing and try to stop them and not let them get the big gain. It's better off letting them get the pass and not getting the big gain. Lose your footing.
So we got Maynard Wall in the I formation, 3rd and about 13. He's going to go to pass again. Intercepted again.
Another interception, but Dave Hickey again, down their own, looks like to be there 10, 15, 10. That's twice now. Twice now Dave Hickey has got the ball down there in the second quarter here, down within the 10 yards. 2 minutes to go. Let's see if Rockland has their 2-minute offense in.
I don't know, this may be the time he makes it. Every time they've been very conservative, as they should be. I want to surprise them. As they did that, I just looked down at the defensive coordinator for Attleboro when he's making the passing signal. Maybe he felt the same way. Yeah, because they're going to lock onto the receivers. And Phil Silver trying to get to the outside, and he does.
Phil Silver up the ball will come back down here. Looks
nice
like
block by Larry. Touchdown. You got it.
It was looks like offsides down here on the offensive line, though. I think this one will be brought back.
Let's see what the referee says. Yeah, illegal motion. Kind of knew that, though.
Yeah, great run by Phil Silver and a great block like Larry Hansen downfield.
Tell you what I was impressed about is the defender had the angle on Phil, and Larry Hansen's speed caught him. Now, but you know, that's when you get somebody coming in the angle and you want to throw a block, you really got to motor on. Came in a nice block. I know it's for naught, but hopefully that might be a little bit of the ball trying to break outside.
Well, yeah, you're going to see in the second half. I wouldn't be surprised if you see more of Phil Silver and Scott Mumford getting the ball, because the defense is keyed on to Jeff.
As we said, you know, and Coach O and the rest of it. I mean, you know, the other ball players have risen to the occasion.
Right. It's not. There's a lot of good players here in Rockland High School. Jeff Real has just been that extra player beyond what everybody else has.
He's just been such a steady performer. Give me a drop play straight up the middle. Heath Parker.
Heath Parker for about a gain of 5.
Speaking of that, Heath has been.
He is also probably their best blocking back out there.
I think I like Coach Owens' expression, silent but deadly.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like he picked up the penalty yardage. Again straight up the middle. Good for about 2 or 3 yards.
55 seconds to go in the half.
game. It's about 40 seconds left to go here in the first half. They get this ball in gear, though, because they're running out of time. By that, I mean the time to run the play, not the half.
Delay game on Rockland there. Just ran out of time. Weren't sure what they were going to call.
Yeah, the problem with that is they won't start the clock until the ball is snapped. So there's 29 seconds left to go in the first half.
Looks like Rockland's back at about their 5-yard line. Third down, and we got third down and about 15 for Rockland. Interesting to see what they do here.
And also they got real in the slot. But it's a give straight up the middle of Scott Muffet, I believe, or Heath Parker. And
I think that's going to run out the halftime.
No, we're still going to have 23 seconds left. And Attleboro is going to call a timeout. All right, we'll take a timeout and remind you this is Rockland High School football here on WRPS. 23 seconds left to go. The ball up 3-0. They're facing a fourth down. 9. Back deep in their own territory, and Jeff Real is back to punt. He's going to be standing on his own goal line. The last two take those and try to run for a first down. We'll see what he does this time. He's going to kick it away.
Beautiful punt.
Nice high kick.
Down the 50-yard line. Wow. 50-yard punt for Jeff Real.
So we got a flag. I got a flag down.
I'm sorry, that's a 40-yard punt for Jeff Real. Including 10 yards back that he kicks from.
Let's see what we got here.
Penalty is holding against Attleboro.
Probably should decline that. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what type of position it would give him. We punted it from the goal line. Why do we do it from the line of scrimmage?
We do it from the line of scrimmage.
Sorry about that, sir. So
if field goal, they go from where they kicked it.
I got to talk to Steve Budd. They brought in a specialist when I brought you, when they keep me straight.
So we'll have a first down for Rockland. 14 down.
That's why I stopped. I wanted to see if they accepted it, how much of a gain that would be, and it's going to be good enough for a first down. So we've got 14 seconds left to go. What do you think, Coach? Put it up?
Definitely. Put it up foul.
Up the middle.
And that should burn out the halftime.
Down under 10 seconds.
Well, that's halftime.
So here at halftime at Attleboro